Welcome inside the WB Mason Coaches Report. Ryan Mayer with the head coach of the Hofstra Pride men's soccer team, Richard Nuttall. And Coach, you had two games this past weekend, one against Binghamton, one against Albany. We'll start with Binghamton. You come away with a 3-2 win, 2 goals from Tyler Body in the contest, along with Joe Holland helping out. What did you see from your team in that match?
Yeah, hard-fought victory. We started off okay and went up a goal with Tyler Bott header on a corner. Nice goal. And what I think we did, we relaxed after that, and immediately they've got a fantastic forward, Keegan, who I think could eventually be pro, and he scored 2 goals in a minute. You know, opportunity strikes against us, and we were, you know, we lost our focus for 20 minutes before half-time after going 1-0 up. So it's hopefully a lesson we'll learn for the future. We moved a few things around at half-time, made a couple of adjustments. And then I thought we were strong the second half. We got a lovely goal back from Joe Holland, and then Tyler Botti again, you know, from a set piece that got broke down, and then we put it back in the box. He finished a ball to give us a 3-2 win, and it wasn't comfortable at the end, but we did what we had to do, and it was a great victory. Binghamton are very well coached, well organised on the field, and they worked extremely hard against us, so it was a fantastic victory.
And then you play a game against Albany, a team that you saw last season as well. You get behind in that match first, and then another goal from Tyler Body along with a helper.
Yeah. Again, another hard-fought victory. Albany, you know, had a good game plan against us. They sat in a little bit and did us on the counter for the goal. We changed, you know, we pushed Tyler up front to help out because he's very good in the air, and he scored a magnificent goal to equalise, and then he became provider on another, I think, set piece from, I think Mike Anaruma knocked the ball in, and Tyler headed it into the path of Hofstra, who finished with great professionalism. And then it was, you know, last 10-15 minutes I thought we were solid, didn't really give up many chances, maybe one half chance. So again, we were a little bit banged up on the Sunday, 2 games in 3 days. I was very, very happy with the win, yet can't say we played too well, to be honest.
And you speak about being a little bit banged up. Adam Janowski getting the start in cage. What did you see from him in this match?
Yeah, Adam did what he had to do. You know, he probably thought he could have saved their goal. You know, a shot from distance that looped in over him, but it was one of those 50-50, maybe he could, maybe he couldn't. But he did everything else what he had to do, and he did a very good job in goal. So he made one great save with about 12 minutes to go when he came out and stayed big. And I was very happy with him.
Now, your team has started off 4-0-1. Most of those matches being on the road. How proud of you are your team? How proud of your team are you that you've been able to show some resiliency and pull out some tough victories on the road?
Yeah, I think going to other people's grounds and coming away with victory, it's fantastic for the team's morale and their confidence. And again, we've got to understand now, these are great teams we play, but now the real big-time teams are coming up. James Madison on Saturday is going to be a very different proposition, I feel. So hopefully we can learn from the first 5 games, but now we've got to I think we've got to step it up another couple of levels now.
Now, speaking of that 4-0-1 start, best start for the program since 1985. Did you know about that? Have you talked to the players about that, or just kind of brush it aside?
I haven't really spoken about it. They actually brought it up on the bus, but yeah, I said, look, let's just look at the next game and let's keep trying to win games. That's all we're going to focus on.
Now, you speak about James Madison coming up this Saturday. Obviously, that's down in Harrisonburg that you take on a tough JMU squad. You stay on the road and you open up conference play on the road. How much tougher does it get from just an out-of-conference game to going into CAA play on the road as well?
Well, the at-large games do have significance, but the CAA is usually our best route to the NCAA, so it takes on greater significance. And JMU are very athletic, well coached by Dr. Martin down there, and they've got 3 or 4 special players, so highly significant game. We both need to get off to a good start, and it's going to be a game that I think there's going to be very few chances, and whoever takes the chances are going to win the game.
Now, you spoke about having a little bit of a lull for about 20 minutes in the Binghamton game and then not starting off so well against Albany. How do you try and avoid that going into this weekend against JMU?
Well, it's a learning process, you know. I do think the fact that we've a lot of experience in the team from last year's conference games and that, I think that will help, but they've just got to prepare mentally. We've got to have a good game plan and we've got to stay focused. it was a classic against Binghamton where we scored, we thought we were on top and we got the game won, and suddenly within a minute we're down 2-1, you know. So hopefully they learn from that lesson and they understand that. I thought they kept the focus better yesterday against Albany, even though, as I say, we're not firing on all cylinders yet, but again, it's a step-by-step process and we seem to be moving forward every game, so let's just see how we do.
All right, well, head coach Richard Nuttall, good luck out there this Saturday, opening up conference play against JMU. Hopefully your team can keep that hot streak going.
Thanks very much. Cheers.